Congrats, Brandon Sanderson. The Kickstarter's over. $41.7 million. Twice as much as the last Kickstarter record. Pretty impressive feat. So first I wanted to say just congrats, Brandon Sanderson. I did end up backing this because, well, I mean, if anybody was watching this, the just stuff that he kept adding and adding and adding, and some of the swag that he showed was awesome. So I sort of probably did something I shouldn't have done, and I backed it, okay, because I just I love the swag stuff. So I'll be paying for it for a while, but whatever. I haven't treated myself to anything in a long time, and I'm a hard-working man, so might as well treat myself every once in a while. But I do want to just say that's not the only reason for this video, because I have had this weird relationship with Brandon Sanderson as of late. Immediately loved his writing. Like a lot of people say, it's not perfect, but I love Mistborn. I love Stormlight Archive. Stormlight Archive is one of my favorite. I just love it to death. And even Warbreaker and some of his other lesser known titles. I love the whole Cosmere. It just captured my imagination by storm. So I've been a Sanderson fan since pretty much I picked up the last three books that he wrote in Wheel of Time, and then continued on to his original works. But as of late, as of when the Wheel of Time show came out, and he gave his milquetoast response and reviews of the show, I was very disappointed with him for a while, and it took me a while to come to terms with that. To be honest, it for a while there, I don't know if you guys share some of this sentiment, but I had trouble actually looking and picking up some of his books just because it aggravated me just how blasé he was about how bad the show was, and it took me a while to get over that. Like, call me a baby, whatever, I don't know, but it took me a while. I partitioned it off and just decided, you know what, I'm not gonna let the fact that he is either playing the game to try and get his stuff published, or that maybe he actually does like the show. I'm not gonna let it destroy my love for his works in the Cosmere. So right about when that happened is when this Kickstarter got announced. So put me right through the roof to 11. So he it's amazing, but it's very weird. Like I said, I have a weird relationship with him because he'll do stuff like the Kickstarter, and then he'll release things like he'll show you what some of the swag one, which my favorite one I'm going to show you right here. My favorite swag item that they have released as of yet is this Nightblood letter opener. I mean, like, this is pretty much what sold me on the swag right away. I mean, how cool is it going to be to have a... like, I'll never use it to open a letter, but how cool is it going to be to have a Nightblood letter opener? I mean, come on, right? So anybody that's a Sanderson fan, like, I mean, I'm sure just went head over heels for this thing, and if you couldn't get it, I'm sure you wish you could have. Maybe they'll offer it later. I know they've sort of extended the Kickstarter. If you missed it, you can buy it in other resources, but for at least for a little bit. But things like this, him backing 300 projects on Kickstarter, using a lot of the money that he got over and above what he thought he was going to get to improve the books. Even though I won't be getting a book, so anybody that's getting a book, is making out like a bandit. You're gonna have all kinds of color artwork and stuff in it, and the swag boxes are getting bigger and better, and he's putting all that back in, and he's been very upfront and shared a lot on his YouTube channel. He's putting a lot of work, so he's earned this $41 million total he's got. He's putting it right back into the products that he's sending the fan. I wish more authors and more just people in entertainment would do things like this. But then you do strange things, like after, at least for me, it's strange. And, it sort of proves that sucking up gets you places in life. Then you hire this dude from the Dusty Wheel. Now, you might like the Dusty Wheel, but it's not for me. We'll just put it that way. So it's like, so you announce you're gonna make a Nightblood letter opener, then you announce that this guy's part of your team now to do what? Who knows? Probably YouTube related stuff, I would imagine. And maybe y'all like the Dusty Wheel. I don't. It's not. And again, it's not for me. But good on you if you like it. But the other reason I want to talk about this is because I've been saying, and I don't know, I've said it in a few videos, is I would not be surprised if after this huge showing by Sanderson in the Kickstarter section of the internet, making all this money, proving that you don't need publishing if you can, well, you're still going to need publishing, obviously. He's the exception to the rule, I would think, but maybe this is a viable way to produce novels now, right? It takes a lot of work, as he's shown. He's put in the work through YouTube and all of the things he's done to promote this Kickstarter project and all of his books. He puts in the work. His website is always updated all the time. He's got his newsletter, so he's done all the things you need to do to be popular, make money, and grow a fan base. And I hope that people that are looking to get their fantasy works out there sort of try and follow the Brandon Sanderson way of doing things, and maybe we get some even better fantasy stuff out there that you just didn't know about. And I think that's the good thing about this, is hopefully it empowers more fantasy writers to try and get their stuff out there. But I have also been saying that anybody that's been paying attention to this, which I would think is a lot of people in Hollywood, video games, everything, I would think they're going to be chomping at the bit to get a Sanderson IP and do their version of it, which is very scary to me. Whether it's a movie or a TV show, maybe he'll treat it different because it's his baby, where Wheel of Time is not his baby. He just helped finish it. I know he loves the Wheel of Time, but it wasn't his baby like the Cosmere was. So if somebody tries to reach in and destroy his works, he may have a different take on what they've done to it. He may not let them. That might be a stipulation he makes with any contracts that he writes up for anybody that tries to adapt his work, is he needs to be directly involved. Maybe he's even going to want to write the screenplays. Then nobody can mess with it or fuck with it except for him. So if studios start sending him offers for stuff, I hope he stays very, very, very involved. I know it'll probably hurt the book writing, but you know what? He releases so many books so often, he can almost slow down and we probably wouldn't even notice. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because on one of his live streams, Elden Ring, the people at Elden Ring, Bandai Namco, sent him a swag box with a sword and other goodies. And within was a note saying, and let me read it here. So I'll just read the whole thing here real quick. It says, during the current ongoing long history with the prominent author Brandon Sanderson, known for penning the beloved Mistborn and Stormlight Archive book series, he received an opened a package from the developer and publisher Bandai Namco. This package contains a plethora of collectible items related to the recently released Elden Ring. However, the most popular sent item in the package was a letter from Bandai Namco stating that they would be interested in collaborating with Brandon Sanderson. And then he said he has had a pitch in mind for a while, and he seemingly intends to send them an idea at some point. So I think I take this as it's begun, because Bandai Namco is no small studio in the video gaming sphere, and they give him a gift and say, hey, let's work together. So I think it was promising that it sounds like he's not talking about signing over one of his IPs. He's talking about maybe trying something new, which would be cool. Right now, pretty much anything original Sanderson, I will take a look at and give the benefit of the doubt, because the man, I think, has earned it from all the respect he's shown his fans. I wish at this point now, I just wish he would just stay away from Wheel of Time. Don't do any more streams about Wheel of Time. Don't mention the Wheel of Time show. Just stay away from it, because then I don't have to have these mixed feelings about how you feel about the Wheel of Time TV show. So just concentrate on your own stuff. Make a million new games. Make a Mistborn game. Make a freaking Stormlight Archive anime. And you know what? You're going to be a multi-millionaire. Maybe even hitting billions of dollars. Like, people will eat this shit up. And your fan base, as long as you keep on treating them right and doing the right things, is going to keep rewarding you, sir. And just keep up the good work. Keep treating us all with respect. and keep being as generous as you have been, and your fans are gonna keep holding you up. So I thank you, Brandon Sanderson. Congratulations. Not that you'll ever see this, but congratulations, and I look forward to getting the audiobooks of the secret novels. I wish I could have got some of the hardcovers, but it took all I could to get what I got. So if anybody watching has ordered the hardcover novels, I would be very interested to hear how they look when you get them. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. And maybe I'll open my swag boxes on a stream. Who knows? But I'm just happy to see that this ended so well for him, and that his Kickstarter broke all kinds of records by a mile. So what do you guys think? You guys Brandon Sanderson fans, did you guys participate in this Kickstarter? If you didn't, are you going to go to the backer kit and order it afterwards? Maybe you just didn't have enough money together and you're still trying to get it together. It was nice of them to sort of extend it here. It's for those that couldn't quite get it done before the Kickstarter ended. Let me know what you think. And until next time, all hail the Lord Dragon, and have a great night.